Hey everybody, welcome back to some more XCOM 2. We're going on to our second session of this here. Got Brandon with me again. And we're just going to be loading up our Iron Man file. I thought I would start on the main screen here just so you could see me going to the Iron Man file to show that, no, we have not, like, save scummed or anything. You can see that, I mean, if you pause it and you look at the time code on it and everything, it's the same as when we saved it last episode.
Why would we ever want to save scum anyway?
I don't know. Well, it's on Iron Man mode, so it's really hard to save scum because it only saves, it auto-saves on every heist, and then it saves every time you try and exit the game. So it's really hard to save scum it. Like, you can probably end the process and load back to the last autosave doing that, but you could get fucked over easy doing it.
Like, I'm not dead, so there's no reason to.
I was just asked in the chat there by King Excalibur, MVP being the history and geography buff you are, what's your favorite national anthem? Russia's got a really awesome national anthem. Turkey also has a really awesome national anthem. I'm not sure which one I like more.
Almost
Probably
everywhere
Russia's.
but here. Everywhere but here in the United States have great national anthems.
I don't know. Have you listened to African ones? Like, there's a shit ton of generic anthems in the world. Ours at least stands out. It sucks, but it stands out.
Yeah, but do you remember like the barbershop quartet version we had at school? That was bad.
So, this is an interesting map. I've never been on a map quite like this, but I already like it because I'm on a rooftop and I have a sniper. So who do I have with me? Sniper, assault, cannon, assault, sniper. Okay, so we have two snipers. Good to know.
I'm on the move.
So we're trying to protect data interceptor device. Okay, so it's one of those ones where they're just shooting at a device over and over. Okay, those aren't too bad.
Good copy. Moving on.
They're just standing there shooting at a device, and then they're like, oh yeah, there's resistance people here. Huh.
And then they just keep shooting at it. Like, you can let them shoot at it for fucking ever. It's astonishing how long they'll shoot at it before it breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I changed the graphics settings from maximum to low, and literally the CPU performance I'm seeing looks just about identical, which makes you wonder why the hell would you ever lower it? So, this was an interesting experiment.
That bird scared the crap out of me. It like flew right across the screen there.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
It was really close to the camera.
I don't think I want to hide behind the gas pumps, just in case. It just seems unwise to me.
Oh yeah, that's why in this game I try not to hide behind like cars too often either.
Yeah.
Because they're too likely to explode.
With a gas pump, though, you can directly target it, and that explodes immediately. With a car, at least it has to be on fire for a turn. So, I'll stay on this graphic settings for a while, and just get feedback from the chat on if you hear any audio stutter, if it's more or less than before, or anything like that. So we can figure out if it's worth having this lower graphic setting on. But it looks like the graphics card is basically picking up all the slack. Oh god, that is the worst. When you're one tile away from walking to heavy cover and you have to sprint the extra one tile.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, it's worth it. So annoying.
Enemy squad located.
And it's weird because you can move one extra tile in like a different direction.
Mm-hmm.
It was bad.
Well, usually it's because there's like one of your own dudes in the way or something like that.
Yeah.
I can go behind that car. I don't want to be near the gas things. Also, of course, Millie has to be loud again.
Stepping off.
Millie's just
Jesus Christ, why does it have to be right at the beginning of the stream?
Just doing co-commentary.
Yeah, great co-commentary. Give me a second here. Alright. Why is it even telling me that they can see really oddly specific parts of the roof of this gas station?
Oh.
Oh, you know what? If I had, like, grappling or jetpack armor, I could probably go up there. That's probably why it tells me. You know, if I had those things I don't have.
Roll it out.
Yeah.
Millie's commentary is better than Brand's.
Shut up.
You hear that? You could vastly improve the stream just by going... "Ah, ah, 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 ah."
Okay, so I don't know about you, but I've been having a lot of fun with Mitomo.
I've been using it a tiny bit.
I've been
I
having a
got
lot of
flanking
fun
from
with it
there.
because of the way you can say certain things and the fact that your me will say it. It's
Yeah.
wonderful. Or like people's responses to questions, which is like,
Heading out.
like mine was, what was a recent purchase that made you happy? My response was just, I bought coffee today.
Covering now.
Yeah, I've had a lot of good answers. I was reading eating all the mushrooms answers. Those are pretty good.
So many.
Like I think like one question is like, what do you have an abundance of? And her answer was like regret. That's pretty good. I like that.
Heading out.
All right, I'm just kind of setting everyone up for an ambush here because Reikershim has a really good flank here. In fact, I'm going to go for the sectoid because I think the reaction shots will be enough to finish it off. 95% accuracy, though. That's why I love the high ground.
95% accuracy. Misses.
You're right, Fiery Dylan. The stream has not been live for 286 hours and 78 minutes. Yeah, I noticed that the last time I was watching stream, too. It looks like they fucked that up in the recent patch.
Yeah, they must have fucked it up because mine says that you've been live for 26 hours and 12 minutes.
Yeah, there's been a lot of, they did some, wow, we slaughtered them. They did some updates recently, and a lot of things have gotten fucked up. They said they're working on fixing, like, the delay is a little bit more than usual. Because normally it's like 4 seconds, right now it's about 15-ish. People have been having issues pushing videos to YouTube, which I've had issues with too, which is annoying. Like, I locally record my own streams, but the last PTCP stream, the April Fool's one that just happened, it's failing every time it pushes to YouTube, so that one might just be lost. Like, I might just have to make it so it's visible on the PTCP hitbox page as a consolation. Alright, Swift Nipples, go get the pickup. But that was a very successful ambush.
Yeah, holy crap. Just kicked the shit out of those guys.
I just heard a snake sound effect? No, it was a sectoid. Okay, apparently the sectoid was standing right the fuck there, and we couldn't see him. What the hell? Alright.
I thought you were just gonna say that I heard a snake, like, from my end of the call, and I was gonna be like,
No.
there's a snake in my apartment.
You turn around, there's Jake the Snake Robert behind you. He's gonna do a run-in. The fuck?
If he's behind me, he's gonna do a run-in. It's gonna be a very short run.
Well, he's also probably not gonna be running, considering the shape he's in nowadays. You know what? Yeah, if I move you up a bit, I think you can grenade them.
I like that that's my role in every mission now. I'm just gonna run you up a little bit, and you're just gonna
run up and grenade. Well, it's useful because, like, especially if you open the fight, because then you can get rid of the cover of the enemies and let everyone else get the free shots. In fact, that's something I've learned from leveling up Grenadier a lot on my personal save file, is that Grenadiers are really good to open the fight with, because even with their regular shots, like, they learn abilities where, like, there's suppression so they can lock someone down, or they can have an ability where once they've taken a direct shot at someone, everyone else will have 10 more accuracy against that target. All kinds of nice little things like that. Well, that went well.
Nailed him.
Reikershim nailed him. So I believe all we have to do here is kill everyone before they destroy the thing. So I guess we're just going to move up.
Oh yeah, that thing's got a fuck ton of health.
Yeah, you never need to worry about those things. It's weird that
Moving to position.
it's weird that they don't have less health, because it feels like it's just a time limit mission where you have a way longer time limit than you need. Like, I never see it go below half.
Well, yeah,
Thanks for following. Oh, never mind. Nicholas Infinite followed yesterday and is just telling me it now for some reason. Okay. Weird.
Yeah, because if you look at its health, it's like ridiculous.
Yeah, like, I guess later in the game, like, that's one of those things that gets harder later in the game, because later in the game they'll have stronger weapons. But, I don't know, it seems weird to me.
It's killing time.
It's very weird.
You just reloaded, and your guy said, "It's killing time!" The lamest catchphrase.
That is a pretty lame catchphrase.
Yeah. What can I hack from here? Oh, it's just that thing. What's the point of even hacking that? Like, the mission is gone loud. I don't know what the point of hacking this terminal is. Do I get something from it?
It's so that you can... I don't know.
I can get some intel or a lot of intel. I'm just gonna cancel the hack. I don't care that much. Yeah, it's one cool thing about a specialist. They can hack from a range.
Yeah, because they got the drone.
Yeah.
The drone is awesome.
Good copy. Moving on target.
How long until roommates play all the things? Well, not gonna be a roommates play all the things because she's busy.
Yeah, right after this stream, we gotta stream some video games together. Even more video games together than right now.
Yeah, we're streaming video games together right now. We're gonna stream even more later on a different Hitbox channel.
MDB, have you seen what happened to Newgrounds? I don't know what you're talking about. Did something happen to Newgrounds? Did they get hacked or something? Or is it an April Fool's Day joke?
Have you seen what happened to Newgrounds yet? Yes, because my most frequented website on the internet is Newgrounds.
Now, to be fair, Flash Trash is part of my show, so it's not too unreasonable to think that we might frequent Newgrounds. But I have barely been on Newgrounds outside of Flash Trash for the last many years now.
If we're going to frequent a website for Flash Trash, it's not going to be Newgrounds.
It's gonna be Games to P.
It's going to be either Games to P or Abra Games.
No, I feel like most of the games we do are Newgrounds.
They might be on Newgrounds, but they're probably Abra Games on Newgrounds.
It was taken over by Donald Trump as April's 1st. I'm guessing all puns intended displayed. I'm guessing April Fool's joke. Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna do an April Fool's joke, and then I was just like, meh.
I would do April Fool's jokes if I had time to do regular work as well. Because, like, I'm not gonna spend all that time doing an April Fool's joke gag thing if I also am not going to have the opportunity to then put out my regular content. Because I'm not getting paid anymore for doing an April Fool's joke, and I've got to eat, and I got to pay for Millie's surgery, and there are a lot of costs in life coming up that I have to deal with. And I can't afford...
in life.
Yeah. Murder, jail time. Alright, well, they're on the roof. We know that now, and Shally and Rikershim can't shoot that far, so they have to move up.
It's inconvenient that they're on the roof.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I just saw you checking the grenade to see, like, where I could shoot it. Why can't I shoot it right up onto the building in front of me there, but I can shoot it, like, way across into the corner?
I don't know.
Doesn't even make sense.
I've got eyes on that bitch.
Also, I always really like that they, like, zoom in when you go through a door. Even if it's nothing, like, impressive or anything. So you run over the door, like, smash it open, and it's supposed to be, like, this really epic moment, but you're just running outside because you went the wrong way.
Yeah. Alright, let's get some flanking here.
Heading there now.
Alright, Vladimir Dan's got flanking. Oh, critical hit, nice!
But I like to hear. And then I'll see it in a few seconds.
Yeah, and Swift Nipples hits because Swift Nipples has been doing astonishingly well.
Some of the camera angles need to be worked on in this game.
Yeah, they do. Also, sometimes the cover that's heavy cover doesn't make any fucking sense. This tree is way skinnier than you are, and yet it's heavy cover for you.
It's because it's a tree, and trees are impervious to damage.
They're made of mailbox, I forgot.
Yeah.
Status confirmed.
Oh, well, that was an easy mission.
Area is secure.
Oh, it's
Did
over already?
Did any of us get hit? No. Flawless
No.
victory. No wounds, no kills. Got all 6 enemies. Only took us 8 turns. Not bad.
Seeing if that was one of those retrieval missions where you had to go and retrieve something, one of the things would have fucking blown up in 4 of those turns.
Yeah.
And you would have been fucked. Oh, look at that. I got like MVP for everything.
You got 2 things. To be fair, it was 2 out of 3 because no one got most under fire because no enemy took a shot at any of us. I don't think.
No.
I'll have to double check the footage for YouTube, but I don't think a single guy took a shot at us.
No, because you ambushed everybody.
Yeah. Wow. That's I won't lie, a lot of that was luck. But like there was even that time when one of us was like completely flanked by people they couldn't see across the street, and then we killed them before they had a turn.
Mission like that.
Mm-hmm.
3 promotions, not bad.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts continue.
Got a solid 174 supplies. We could use that early on. Still clearing debris. Alright, let's do the armory. We gotta do
I
our
have 13
promotions.
reported kills.
Yeah, I think you have the most right now. You finished off a lot of enemies.
Well, yeah, I'm the highest rank too. I'm a sergeant.
Okay, yeah, Revival Protocol here on Swift Nipples. I'm gonna get him to mostly be a battle medic. Revival Protocol lets him remove disoriented, stunned, panicked, or unconscious from allies. Which is pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Rikersham. Return fire. When targeted by an enemy fire, once returned, you shoot back with a pistol, which is nice. Although, there's clearly the better one here of Long Watch. Overwatch triggers with squad sight. That's a huge deal.
Fire Dylan just asked, MDB. Oh no, I don't think this is. I think this is just a statement. You do know you can just click where it says promote on the screen where they walk out of the Sky Ranger.
Nope, I didn't know.
Well, apparently you can.
I never understood why people word questions that way. Like, why don't they just say, hey, did you know you can do this? And then the answer is yes or no. Instead, they usually say, you did know, blah, 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 right? And
You
that's
did know
it just
or
comes
you
across
do
so,
know?
it comes across as so fucking condescending. I hate that.
It just comes across as pretty douchey.
Yeah,
It's like,
I hate when people do that.
you
Nah,
know
not that I'm mad at
this,
Dylan for it, because I've seen Dylan forever. I know he totally didn't intend it that way, so I don't really care that he said it.
Yeah.
But fucking like so many, I get YouTube comments all the time. It's like, you do know blah 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 blah, right? And if I have a thing, if they start with you do know blank, right? That statement almost always indicates that they're a douche. Like. Almost always. I never see people who are being just nice say that.
Well, just because it's like they're implying you're an idiot because you didn't know.
Yeah,
this
it's
one
totally
thing.
what they're doing, right? I hate that shit. Like, why do they have to be an asshole about it? It's like, oh, you didn't know this thing. I know. That means you're stupid. Fuck off.
You do know blah 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 blah, right?
Oh god, there was a guy commenting on a Tropico 5 video earlier. It's like part 5 of like a 40-part Let's Play, and he's like, you said you researched this game, but you didn't know that the authoritarianism ability gives you 300% more votes, so you only needed this percentage to win the vote, not 50%. I guess if you spent less time, less time researching and more time playing the game, you'd know that, or something like that. And I just responded with, fair point, but could you make it more insulting next time? Instead of insinuating that I'm delusional, saying how I live in a bubble, how about instead you talk about my family? And his response was like, all right, I get it, but still, you seem to think you know everything because of the research. And I responded to that with, Well, actually, I never said that I know everything, nor did I think that, so I guess you failed to read my mind. Sorry about that. Fucking, like, I'm so fed up with people like that. Jesus. It's just like, why do you need to be an asshole? And it's funny because he's like, maybe you'd be better at the game if. And I was like, well, you know, you're episode 5 of the way into this playthrough. If you got to like episode 30 or something, like if you wanted to take the time to see like, hey, this video was 2 years ago, maybe he's gotten better. Well, if you watch near the end, I'm like undefeatable at that game now. Like I've kind of got it down pat how to set up an unfailable economy in that game. And even then, I was doing challenge runs in that, where I was purposefully doing bad government choices that I was saying while playing it, just to see if you could roleplay different styles and how much it would change the game. Oh, but he's like, but you don't understand enough, because you're making bad choices that you're verbally saying are bad, but you want to see how much it changes the game. How dare I make the playthrough interesting? How dare I?
Hey, I'm expecting so many of the playthroughs that I do for people to be like,
you do know.
Exactly right. Like, you're supposed to do it exactly this way.
Didn't you know, Brandon, that I'm smarter than you? This is the way that I would do it if this was my Let's Play. To which I say, why isn't it your Let's Play? I would love to see you go do one and just wreck me in it. Good luck, man. Oh god, it gets under my skin sometimes.
Actually, especially 2 of the 3 that I'm putting out soon, I'm expecting a lot of wordy comments about.
Power systems to the limit. We don't
just
have any
because they're
capacity to spare, which means
they're either really popular series or a popular game, just in general.
Yep. There's certain games that you just can't play without getting incredibly douchey comments. Like, you can't play them or stream them because it just attracts, like, really know-it-all people. One of them is any Dark Souls game. You're gonna deal with so many people who just think you're shit. Oh, it's frustrating. Oh, here we go. We finally got our magnetic weapons. This is what I get for researching it early.
I love Dark Souls, and I'd love to play it.
Commander,
but I don't want to
storage.
hear about.
I can't blame you.
Brandon, you're not the best at this game. It's like, okay, I didn't claim to be.
Yeah, it's really frustrating too. Like, it really gets under your skin. At least it does for me.
Undertale.
I try not to let it. Like, I've been on YouTube for 6+ years now, and it still gets under my skin. Like, when is the know-it-all comments? Like, nothing else does anymore, but the know-it-all ones do actually annoy me sometimes.
I just get comments.
Like, dude, like, if you don't like my show, don't watch my show. Is like all I can think at that stuff. It's like, just, there are 1,000 other people on YouTube. I'm sure you could find someone else that you'd like more. Why do you need to be a dick to me about it? Like, Jesus.
Of all the comments I get, they're mostly good, and they're mostly only on very specific series of videos.
Yeah.
Like, I can clearly tell that not many people who are watching my show like to watch The Binding of Isaac or Super Meat Boy. But people seem to like Fable.
My Fable playthrough's been pretty popular too, and part of it is that my Fable 1 video ended up becoming, I think, the second result on YouTube if you search Fable, The Lost Chapters. So, like, a lot of people have found me through that. It's not one of my, like, top 5, I would say, but it's... Actually, you know what? It might be, like, number 5 in, like, Let's Plays that people have found me through, because I'm high up on that. Oh, shit. Do I want to continue getting the supplies from this truck? I kind of want...
Your playlist comes up first.
Really? I didn't know. That might have changed then, because another guy used to be beating me for that.
And then a while down, you can find your playthrough of Fable Lost Chapters Part 16, The Arena.
Yeah, a lot of people watch The Arena just to bitch at me about how I let Whisper die. I had some people had some real heated debates in the chat with me over that, where they were in the comment section, where they thought like I was a horrible scumbag for doing it, and my reasoning was like, she's a sociopath, she's a danger to everyone else. Like, she literally took up a mission where she was going to rob and kill farmers just to try and show me up. Like, she's a sociopath, I can't let her live. And people are like, but that was because you chose this game option. And I was like, yeah, but fucking my character in the universe doesn't know he's in a fucking video game. So like, so what the hell is your logic here?
The city centers. Now that we've got